Alright, welcome to the May 2011 Lesser Game of the Month. I decided to do something a little different this time. Figured I'm going to make a limited edition modern Game of the Month. I was questioning whether I should make a monthly modern Game of the Month or throw it in with a lesser. I went ahead and decided to throw it in on lesser. This is Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers, and it's available on the Xbox 360 and the PS3 network. Unfortunately, considering the fact that the PSN network is down right now, you won't be buying it on there anytime soon. So, I'm reviewing the 360 version. And it actually starts out with like a demo thing. We'll go ahead and skip that. I went ahead and purchased all of the expansions so far. I'm a huge fan of Magic the Gathering. I played the card game all the time in high school and a little bit in college. And this one's similar. You have a campaign mode, which is more or less you take on these avatars, which, more or less fight you in the game of Magic the Gathering. Well, we'll go with an easier one for now for the purposes of this review. I'm running a white deck right now. Although, as you go through the game, you can unlock different decks. And sorry, right now I don't have a tripod for my camera or anything, so my video is going to be a little shaky. I hope to get my tripod unpacked soon, but for the time being, we are going just handy cam. One bad thing about this game is the load times. The load times in this game are absolutely uncalled for a game of this type. If, Halo can load faster than this, why does a card game take this long? Especially when it's not on a CD-based media. It's actually a downloadable game. It's stored on my hard drive. I have no clue why it takes this long to load the game. This is the biggest problem of the game right here. Please let me play! Are we there yet? Seriously, if you time this loading screen, the loading time is absolutely ridiculous. Anytime now. There we go! So you can select whether you can keep a hand or draw a new hand. Every time you draw a hand, other than the very first time, if you wish to redraw, you will have one card left. But we're going to go ahead and keep that hand, and it plays just like a standard Magic the Gathering game. Unlike other Magic the Gathering games, which have come out for like a PlayStation 1, the original Xbox, which they tried to give it some kind of, action thing with the Magic license. They gave us what we wanted this time. They just gave us a card game. That's all we wanted. We just wanted to play this stupid card game. Well, now we can. So, I have played everything I can so far. I'm just throwing out land. Honestly, this review isn't going to be very interesting if you don't play Magic. One thing I do like about this game, you can zoom into the cards whenever they're played. That way you can read them, take a good look at the artwork. But the basic idea of the game is you are a sorcerer, your opponent is a sorcerer, and you cast creatures and spells to defeat your opponent. That's it. So here I'm going to cast a creature spell, which is a Sky Hunter Skirmisher. And, like every card gamer's rules, like, creatures can block other creatures, but like a flying creature can attack and don't have to worry about being blocked unless you have another creature that can fly and whatnot. Then we've got one guy trying to attack me. I can block, but the bad guy has a 2/2 creature. I have a 1/1. The first number is the attack strength. The second number is the defensive strength. He would kill my creature. I'm just going to take the damage at this point. Each sorcerer has 20 points available to them. Their life points and whatnot. You run out of life points, you lose. That's pretty well the basis of it. You're allowed to play one land card at a time. Now here's an interesting card. We'll go ahead and play it. This card allows me to choose a color that I am immune from. Or not I, but the creature that I casted. So we choose green, and nothing green can harm that creature. Let's go ahead and attack with that flying creature. It's hard to do it justice in the video review, but this is an incredibly fun card game. If you played it as a kid, it's got a pretty good translation on the Xbox Live service. It's fairly cheap. I believe the game itself is 800 Microsoft points. There's 2 or 3 expansions, which are 400 points apiece. And there's other stuff you can purchase and unlock and whatnot. The main thing you really care about is the expansion packs. They've actually got some stupid expansions on here, like, you know, you can unlock your regular cards and make them foil cards. Whoop-de-doo. That's something I'd mess with, but, you know, the regular expansion packs actually add to the gameplay are quite good. So, I highly recommend this one, and we will see you next time for another Lesser Game of the Month.